Hello everyone! Welcome back to Shadows Over Loathing. Last time was a time oh yeah, we did the Zimmer's thing. Right. We got the really weird... Yeah. We saw Zimmer, which was... That was an experience that my brain is not re-comprehending. We also uncursed a pocket watch, I think. Yeah. We don't have XP, so we also got skills stuff. And yeah. What is the to-do list? Go to the okay. We have to go and take I have snackle cakes? Oh! I have to bring back to Marvin, whoever Marvin is. Oh, Marvin, this guy! Right, yeah, it's been a week. It's been a long week, I should clarify. While meandering the streets of Ocean City, you encounter a man carrying a medium-sized piece of luggage, not brief enough to be called a briefcase, but unsuitable enough to be a suitcase for more than 2 suits. Hey there, friend. You look like someone who appreciates a fine pair of pants. What does that even look like? Astute, stern, and even, dare I say, perspicacious. I've never met anyone who dared to say that word before. Listen, I have a pair of pants that's gonna knock your socks off. What? He opens up his case and pulls out a pair of slacks that are oddly stiffy if it's shiny. Feast your eyes on these babies! What's up with them? They're waxed! Guaranteed grease-proof! And they're yours for only 20 meat! Sure! Having sleaze armor can be useful, I guess. It's a deal. Great! This is one of pair of pants you're not gonna regret. You got a night of waxed slacks. Whoa, and that's my rent for the month dealt with. Thanks, pal. Mr. Brewster is a real stickler. Mr. Brewster? Yes, she runs a boarding house that me and a bunch of the other guys stay in whenever we're in town. If you need a room, you could look to a lot worse. Miss Brewster's house for traveling salesmen. I have a room, but maybe I'll check it out. Hi, Marvin. Any luck getting the snack cakes? Yeah, I found some. Here you go. Thanks a million! Here, take some meat for the cakes. And also, I'll give you some sitting tips. Expert. You got a perk. Expert sitter. You're so good at sitting down that you make it look easier than it normally does. Oh, that's really worth it. That's a lot of money. And Marvin is still in the mailbox, but thanks to you, he's no longer hungry. Who's there? Roscoe. Roscoe Thigh. Dang it. Well, I think then... Well, we do have stuff we can do. Maybe it is good to do sun. Let's go to Crystal Dream Lake. Oh, that's chapter 2. We can go back, right? Okay, we can. I was gonna say like, oh, we're suddenly in chapter 2. It's a bus stop. Take a bus somewhere. Okay, cool. Some kind of funky pump contraption. That's what I'm not gonna... I don't want to finish that! I don't want to finish the thought that I just had. Probably ought to introduce yourself. The lighthouse keeper, presumably. Talk to him. Excuse me, are you the lighthouse keeper? Sorry to bother you, my name's Skyla Hellhunt Heaventon. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Are you okay? It's just, I ain't talked out loud in a while and I get rusty. I see, lighthouse keeping's a lonely job, huh? Well, it's a solitary, that's for sure. I ain't mind it, though. I ain't exactly a people person. What can I do for you? You've seen an old compass around. Directions kind, the circles kind. Directions. I got an old one I picked up at an estate sale about 20 years ago, I reckon. I'd show it to you, but it's upstairs in the lighthouse. It's flooded? Flooded? I filled right up to the top. Have a look through the window there, and you might see a fish pass by. How'd that happen? Pump broke. Oh, I mean, how does the lighthouse just fill up with water? We aren't even below sea level here. Something to do with the tides, I reckon. This is a lake. Anyhow, I need a Glaxton valve to fix the pump. There's a hardware store down the road a piece if you mind to help. Sure. What do you... Through the window, you can see that the lighthouse tower is entirely filled with water. The lighthouse keeper has put a little cork in the keyhole. Single book sits on the table. War and Peace. That's after you one. Mind the bookmark now. Of course, looks like you just started. Been reading it for about 5.5 years. The bookmark is still in chapter 1. I just got up to the last sentence of it. Been reading one word every day. Hey. War and Peace is almost 600,000 words long. Don't tell me how it ends. I won't! Check the mirror. You look at yourself in the mirror. Smile. Frown. Scowl. Worry. Cringe. Freak out. Close your eyes. Go back to normal. Leave. Oh wait, there's hobo code on that. Arcane oven. Do some cooking. Oh. Some kind of freaky pump contraption. Yep. That's... I hate my brain. Oh, gosh. Alright. Obi stops walking and puts a hand up to his ear. What is it, Obi? Shh. You hear that? I hear you go shh. Though you mean, guess you ain't so musically inclined. I'm a jazz agent. There's some weird singing off in that direction. Nothing wrong with a quick detour, I guess. Oh gosh, that's a lot of text. Obi leads you off the path and into the forest. After a short time, he gestures to you to be quiet, and then the two of you crouch behind a shrub and peek out at a small patch of wildflowers. Several large, brightly colored butterflies are flitting among them. That's a word, right? Flitting? Yes, it is. As one of the butterflies passes nearby your shrub, you see that instead of a weird insect body, it has a little human body. Wow, these are actual fairies, just like in the fairy tales. One of them is whistling merrily. Not quite a melody, it's more like a surprisingly accurate impression of some kind of songbird. It's very pretty until it suddenly turns into a squawk, followed by a loud and unpleasant screech, followed by a wet gurgle. The other fairies laugh, raucous piping little giggles. One of them makes a sound that, if you had to guess, would be the sound of that a squirrel would make while being tortured to death. This sets up another round of shrill laughter. After this, fairies flutter away, and as they're leaving, one of them very clearly says in a deep voice, "No, not my eye! Not my eye! Ah!" The others find this extra hilarious. Do you think we should, follow them? We absolutely should not follow them. Of course we have to. I want to go mess up some fairies. Mash the twigs and sap as a fairy nest. Reach aside. You fumble blindly into the nest and find a knife. You pull the knife out of your hand, flesh, and oh gosh! Hate that. Oh, it's a combat item. The knife is too small for you to get a good grip on with your causes target to bleed for 3. Pretty good. Oh, these are a lot of fairies guarding that nest. Must be something good inside. Fight them. Alright. Ow! Does that fairy have a gun? Fairy gun, mother? Okay, they don't have much health. Okay, oh, I love jazz musician. This is my perfect class. And then we'll shoot this gun mother. So, Sax is dealing, like, overtime damage. Okay, what do you do? Heal everyone or deal... Okay, that's chaos. Yeah, it also has a lot of health, so I think dealing straight hot damage to it is good. Okay, so it healed everyone. Great. Sax. Let's add some flute to our soundtrack to heal everyone by 1 per round. And that thing does a lot of damage, so I'm just gonna shoot it. Alright. So that thing's summoning more. Those aren't really an issue. I don't know what these do. Oh, they do a lot of damage, never mind. That thing decides to hurt. Ow. Trying again. 1 to max AP. You know you've got enough. Make your character more powerful. Would you like to go to the? Yeah, sure. We have enough XP for stuff. We have 67 XP. Was there something I was specifically trying to get? I think it would have been this, because I don't think I would have gotten XP from gathering. I think increasing Moxie doesn't help. Okay. Ow. Turk Birkin's got a turn. Okay. So, first things first. I think I should flute. I also have 2 AP now, apparently. Maybe that's I have high enough Moxie to that? Oh wait, no, it was the death reward, so I got more AP. If that's a permanent thing, then that's good, because I can just use both my flute and my sax. I need to deal with the wackadoo, because like, while the gunmothers are bad, the wackadoo heals them. Okay, it's got 2 HP. Obi, kill one of the gunmothers, and then we'll hope that the damage over time kills the wackadoo. Oh no, Obi. This is bad. Okay, cool. That's exactly what I wanted. I'll hypnotize it. Hypnotize the mush tender and shoot it. I should survive a mushroom hit. Yeah. So now it's just one little guy, and I shoot him in the face. Now he's freaking dead. Okay, you won. Access to that undoubtedly wonderful nest is now yours. Fairy Skull Wand. It's mysticality stuff. Another fairy knife. Some fairy dust, which increases your spooky armor. That's pretty good if I need spooky armor for, like, a check. Huh, it's full of rocks. Yes, let's use my psychogeologist abilities. You extract all the useful compounds from the rock. Powerful grit and impenetrable shellac? The grit is the grit that's gonna bully me, okay. Shellac, I don't know how I pronounce it, comes from insects, but if you don't know that, then it can come from basically anywhere. Alright. It seems like the psychogeologist is good for getting, like, crafting materials. There are a lot of fairies guarding this nest. Must be something really good inside. Okay, maybe mistakes were made. Oh yeah, mistakes were definitely made. Fairly. Okay, wait. First, sax, flute. Gunmother hasn't gone. You went. Gunmother's an issue. Because those deal a lot of damage. It's fine. Ow. Much tender. Ow. It's fine. Okay. Fairy Pioneer can't do what he was planning to do. I'm going to decrease its stats. You deal a lot of damage. So I'm just gonna shoot you. Let's see. Probably gonna die. Yeah, because that's another mushroom. That's then proceed to hit me. Yeah. I'm a bit underleveled, I think. Covered with scabs. Great. You lost another fight against those fairies. You might say it was unfair. Yeah, I guess I might say that. Okay. Right. Let's... Okay, this will be an easier fight. You're gonna try and deal a lot of damage to me, so I'm gonna hypnotize you to decrease your stats. Okay. And then I'm gonna shoot it. Quick thump. Yeah, it's only 4 damage now. Turn! Oh wait, no, you hit Obi. That's bad. Okay. 4 damage. I'm gonna have you... Oh my gosh. Bleed. Thanks, Turt. Thanks for healing yourself. The Twig Thumper can't do what it's gonna do, so I'll shoot behind Needler. And then shoot the Twig Thumper. I'm sorry, Obi. You really need to get better stats. Oh, great, a hand injury. Shoot the breeze. Nicer hike if these woods were a little less spooky. I hear you. This feels like the kind of place we ought to be leaving a trail of breadcrumbs behind. Yeah, we saw some fairies and everything. I'd rather not be reminded about those fairies. Well. Oh, that's an interesting thing behind them. I don't think, like, I'm not sure if it's worth us fighting more of them. I mean, we're getting XP. 36 XP now. I wonder... Stats. Rainfall capacity. Yeah, I think... Considering that there's... more... Okay, this is like the almost the same fight as what we've done before. We should be able to do this one. Oh. Gosh, the Gunmother is scary. Okay. Sacks have damage over time. gonna hypnotize the Twig Thumper because it's trying to do a lot of damage. And then shoot the Gunmother, because that's a lot of consistent damage. Because it's like 12 damage? Because it tries to shoot 4 damage 3 times. Obi's not doing too hot. Lead the Wackadoo so that it hopefully takes 3 bleed damage. Yeah. It healed everyone. Great. Let's heal me and Obi. And then I can take that damage. I will shoot that so that Obi can finish off. Oh, potentially. I can take that. It's fine. Obi can kill that. And then it's probably gonna heal. Oh no, it healed everyone again. Okay. Throw a rock at the Wackadoo. Is just trying to shank me again, which I can take. The Wackadoo is the real problem, because that's... While it is healing us, it's also healing them. 5 hot damage. Rock. I love that that's just an ability. So, like, if you have AP once per... Oh, hey, turret leveled up again. Cool. Oh, a fairy cake. To a fairy, this is a huge birthday cake. To you, it's a grisly reminder that you killed a fairy on its birthday. Oh no! Increase your mysticality by 1 and the damage of your magical weapon attacks by 2. Oh gosh. Wooden handle. You're not sure what those fairy twig thumpers do with these things since they're way too big for their tiny hands. Make any weapon into a melee weapon, which will use your muscle. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, that's not useful to me, but to me, well, I'm the fairest. Yet another fairy nest. May it be the home of one of the wealthier fairy families. Cool. Wow, this thing is horrible. Must be meant to scare humans away. Take it back to your room. Wait, seriously? You want this obviously evil, obviously extremely ugly statue back to your room? The room where you sleep? Yes. You're not going to be able to drag it out of here with fairies still running loose in the area. Dang it. Okay. New mission. We need the friend. Okay. We can't get anything. What am I looking at? The Uncrest Fedora is pretty good. Pistol is my only, like, Moxie +1. Moxie's although that is mysticality +3. That is mysticality +3 spooky damage. And my mysticality is 3, so that would be the same actually now that I think about it. I think I have higher rings and stuff. One bonus damage. I'm not gonna use that yet though. Inspiring ring, increase my companion stuff. Cufflinks, mysticality. I don't really think I need hot and cold armor. They're all physical damage. Max HP. Great, those are Gosh, it took this long for Turt to get more HP than Lucian. Pocket watch is very good. I think I've got the best equipment I can have on me. Maybe I just need to use items for this. Oh! That's very good, convenient for a way to start this. Okay. That's... Alright, bad news. Quake Thumper's bad news. Your bad news. Everyone's bad news. I wish I had. I can't use my bomb. Let's see. It's not great. You're trying to reduce my stats. Reduce yours because you're trying to deal 9 damage. You're trying to reduce my stats, so I will shoot you and kill you. The exploder goes off, which means I should deal damage over time to you. You're about to go. So you'll take 3 damage. Bleed. And the Wackadoo just won the fight for me. Thanks, bud. The Wackadoo triggering me aggro multiple times. Pick through a pile of loose wings and limbs to see if the fairies have anything worth taking. Wand core. Make anyone... Okay, you can make anything into a mysticality thing. Cool. It's better be worth it. Reach aside. Ooh, one of the fairies was probably using it as a crown. A ring. Thunder ring. Makes it dangerous to be near you when you're wearing this lightning always. Makes it dangerous to be near you in combat. That's very vague. When you're wearing this, lightning always rides shotgun. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, now that there's no more fairies, I want my eldritch creature. Take it back to your room. Yes. Drag this horrible sculpture to the bus stop. A bus arrives but refuses to pick it up. Because of the horrible sculpture, I mean. You spend the next several hours dragging it back to your room. Just looking at this thing makes you mad. Pretend to fight it. You duck and weave, bob and swat. Are you shadowboxing or the shadows boxing you? You gain effect. Fairy fisticuffs. Great. Love it. Love that thing's in my room now. Was very worth it. Oh, one message. Check the message. Oh, called on T. Call them all back. Salutations! Whom is the telephone, might I inquire? Hi, Dawn. It's me, Skylar Hellhunt. Ah, you recipiented my message. Commendable. Yeah, what's up? There's an assignment of which I require your performatation. An assignment? Were I the comedic sort, I might refer to it as an undertaking. You want me to kill someone? Okay. Your ingratuity is appreciated. Permit me to elaborate upon the mission parameters. Uh-huh. There's an antiquated distillery near Crystal Dream Lake, Grandpa Joe's distillery to be precocious. It was abandoned when prohibitionating began, albeit with the liquor manufacturing equipment intact. A group contrapositive to our own has claimed it as the territory, and we wish those bloodsuckers to be evacuated with extreme prejudice. So you want me to give the bums a rush? Give the bums a rush to a bunch of rival mob goons? There is no underground criminal organization that rivals our own in this vicinity. When I say bloodsuckers, it is my intention that you will observe the phraseology a high degree of literalness. The group I wish to refer to as Nosferatu. What? Nosferatu! Langsweer! Here, Strigoi, Draculas, vampires. Okay, I got it. I got it. You're telling me that there's actual vampires in this part of the world. Affirmative. They have been a pain in our necks for quite an extensive period of time. Oh, and I appear to have inadvertently voiced another witticism. I didn't notice. Alright, I'll take care of your vampires. I guess it isn't that much weirder than the fishmen. Where's this distillery? Don Toblerone gives you the direction to the place. Eventually. Additionally, you will be requisitioning the combination for the lock. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Certainly not. Kindly allow us the credit of modicum of operational securitizing. We selected the most unassailable combination possible. 9, 9, 9, 9. Alright, bye. Alright, Obi, we're gonna go do a mission for the oh gosh! I've been horribly hurt in a car accident. Okay. Crystal Dream Lake. Let's go to the distillery because oh interesting. But okay. Sure. A squirrel chatters angrily at you from a nearby hollow tree, presumably trying to scare you away from its stash. A real tactical mistake on its part, since you now know where its stash is. It scampers away as you peer into the hole. You find not just the expected nuts, but also several wallets? Huh, has this squirrel been mugging hikers? Maybe you should get out of here before it comes back in with a knife. You gain 9 meat. Good idea. Ah yes, mugger squirrels, my worst enemy. That's just a vampire. Hi. Spooky looking lady is guarding the front of the old distillery. Presumably she's a vampire. She looks spooky enough to be a vampire. Is that racist? Approach her. She glares at you in your approach, her eyes flashing blood red. Begone from this place. You have no business here. I do actually. I'd like for you to invite me inside. What? No. Don't you have to? I thought it was one of those big vampire things. If someone asked you to invite them inside, you have to do it. That is nearly the opposite of... That is nearly the most opposite of true that it is possible for it to be. Oh darn. Leave this place at once, or the consequences will be most dire. Ah, come on, don't be like that. What's eating you? If you do not leave, the question will be, what is eating you? And the answer will be me. Huh, that's pretty good. You really set me up for that. Trick her into letting you pass. Yeah, bamboozle. Okay, I'll go. I have an appointment anyway. Oh, hey, do you have the time? I do not wear a watch, but, he shades her eyes with one arm and looks up at the midday sun. Probably about 12:30. Ah! Her hair bursts in flames. With the screech, she turns into a bat, which is still on fire and escapes into a hole in the sun building. Huh, okay then. She's standing at the sun, but the moment she realized it was the sun, she combusted. Okay. Is the hole there? Okay. Nope. Nope, we're going through the hole. It's a lab workbench. Makes potions. Fancy potions. Ooh. Non-Newtonian lotion. Okay. Right. Almost everything on the shelf is busted up trash, but there's one unsmashed crate of booze. Grab it. Crate of vodka. Cool. Door's locked from the outside. You'll have to go back out the hole you came in. Oh, so hobo code is painted on the side of the barrel. That's unfortunate. That's a lot of hobo code. There's a label on this vat that reads Grandpa Joe's special extra fancy garlic schnapps. Well, maybe it wasn't Prohibition that put this place out of business. 5 stench armor. Can I get that? I don't think I can. I don't think I have... I have sleaze armor. Yeah, I don't think I have stench armor stuff. Unfortunate. There are a bunch of vampires hanging out in here. And it probably shouldn't be a surprise to say that they've noticed you. That's her! The door guard says, pointing at you. That's her right there. Okay, now it definitely shouldn't be a surprise. Fight them! Oh wait, I was on the wrong thing. Fight them! Oh crap, because I went through the hole, I don't have Obi. Okay. Acts of violence, and then, that's 9. Okay. Bat form. Oh, I can't target it. Oh, vampires can't be hypnotized. Oh, interesting. Let me get my flute up then. 9, 14, 15. Alright. This is gonna be hard. I wish I opened the door. That's what the lightning is. It just randomly hits stuff. Okay. Pretty good. If I survive this. 3 stench armor. Sneeze damage. Deuce. I'm gonna heal myself. That's a lot of bleed. Okay. Right. I don't think I can really feasibly do this without Obi. The lightning ring is useful. Oh, I just got struck by my own lightning. Okay. Contemplative, right. Okay. I'm going out the hole and unlock it so that Obi can be inside. The Thunder Ring is nice, but the fact that it can hit me... Buff Obi. Oh, she's dead now, apparently. That's interesting. Okay. Immune to on fire, but you're not immune to bleed. Bleed is good. Ow, that's a lot of bleed on me, though. Alright. Throw a rock at the bat. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Rock. I don't have my healing. I will shoot for 5. I'm gonna throw this gunk at it and then shoot him. There we go. Barely. You won. Unfortunately, a bunch more vampires that were lounging around the rear of the building are now getting up to see what all the fuss is about. Oh no. Skull Cane. Okay, deal spooky damage. Potions that increase my moxie. Okay, a whole bunch of vampires are here, glaring at you. You know what? I'm gonna go. Hey, doll, let's shoot fat. Oh, you wanna talk? Obi gives a low whistle and eyeless fingers. Woo, the old digits are getting workout. Need a break? Heck no, doll, I'm just glued up. Anyone fixing to cut rocks with us is gonna get a real earful. Hey! Obi buffed himself a bit. I am going to come back to this because I don't think we're strong enough for this yet. Let's go to the hardware store. That's not a hardware store, but just happens to be a hardware store. With a ruckus of mumbling, burbling, grumbling, and screeching, a whole crowd of very angry mushrooms storm out of the underbrush to attack you. Jeez, what's this guy's deal? Okay, let's fight them. Oh, jeez, they're poisonous. Oh gosh, they're very poisonous. Okay. I think just having them die over time, they're not too bad. You just keep killing them. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of poison though. Let's bleed them so that they take, because that's 6 damage basically. Oh my gosh, there's so many poison stacks. Oh, I'm so dead. Obi's dead on his turn. Okay. I think I need to bomb. 3 damage. And shoot. Because otherwise we're dead of poison next turn. Turret leveled up again. Awesome. You won. Wouldn't be it'd be great if that's the last time you have to deal with these guys. More muscle stuff. Potion. Steak. Just more food. Alright. Oh gosh. After a short hike, you find a small hardware store nestled in the sparse woods surrounding the lake. It's the very model of a own home country hardware store, except it doesn't have any old-timers sitting out front chewing the fat. Maybe it's their day off, or maybe they ran out of fat. Look around. Promo code. I don't have nearly enough. Hey. Oh hey. This barrel has a joke price tag on it. 10,000 meat. A barrel of rusty nuts and bolts in case you want to buy some garbage, I guess. Paints in all of the season's trendiest patented colors, such as pear taupe and tomato magenta and super amber. You don't understand the purpose of any of these tools. The shelf is labeled ineffective pesticides. This is the proprietor, you presume. You're the proprietor, I presume. Welcome to the best hardware store in Crystal Valley. Because it's the only hardware store in the valley? No, because it's the only hardware store in... Oh, shucks, miss, you preempted my joke. Yeah, sorry. No hard feelings. Good to see a new face around here. What can I do for you? Ask about a valve. I need a pump valve for the lighthouse keeper. I need a Larston? Valve? Having trouble with the chainsaw engine? Maybe something else. Glaston valve. Never heard of that one. Maybe something else. A Glarp? A Garpson? What's he need a fire hydrant valve for? Something else. It was a Glaxton valve. A Glaxton valve? Well, shucks, they stopped making those nearly a decade ago. I guess there's a slight chance that there's one in the back room. Ain't been back there since termites got at the inventory. Maybe after it got flooded. Anyway, it's a real biblical style of disaster back there. Here, I'll unlock the door for you so you can go take a look around. You can find a Glaxton valve in that mess, you're welcome to it. Thanks. Mind your step in there. What do you have for sale? That's all my stuff. Oh, steel-toe boots. People will hear you okay. Right. That's probably... This is probably... I'll get some fuses. Ooh, I'll get the batteries and some matches. Just seems like some very useful stuff. Currently, yeah. The rivets on your pants make it okay. Cool. Just to be like a bit stronger. I wish I had a different weapon. But I'm wondering if this is the best idea. I'll hold off for now. Oh! Okay. Right. Ooh, see if it just causes concrete to become set in its ways, blow its mind. You open the concrete's mind to the wonders of the world, it feels stronger and more powerful. Great. Awesome. Good thing you don't care what month it is, because this calendar is worthless. Shelf is empty, but even the emptiness is somehow dirty. Nasty trash. These boxes would be perfect for storing a collection of wet clothes. How much of a door has to be gone before it doesn't count as a door anymore? Something's wrong with this door in a way that termites and flooding doesn't readily explain. Step through it? You step through the hole in the door and immediately feel a sickening lurch in your stomach and a burst of "this was a bad idea" in your mind. Like when you hit the first drop on a traveling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. After a moment, when the feeling has subsided enough, you open your eyes and look around. Looks like you're still in the same place you were, except someone came in and cleaned up everything while you weren't looking. Huh? Oh, I see. Stack of boxes neatly labeled. Workbench! Basic combat items. Yep. Left some stuff to heal. Neatly organized hardware. 1917 calendar on the wall by the day. Desk, it looks brand new. As you leave the storeroom, the shopkeeper spins around and you both stare at each other in surprise. You because the shopkeeper looks quite a bit younger than he did when you went in there, and him because, hey now, what the heck were you doing in my back room? How did you get back in there without me seeing you? I'm a termite inspector. I didn't call for any termite inspector. No, I do surprise inspection, so the termites won't find out in advance. Well, how did you get past me? Very good at my job. Oh, well, I don't expect you to find out any termites. I make my own custom pesticide. Yes, it seems to be pretty effective. I might have to go back in there for follow-up check later, though. That's fine, I suppose. Don't move stuff around too much. I like to keep it tidy back there. No problem. Shelf is laden with dangerous pesticides that you're pretty sure were banned years ago. You don't understand what the purpose of any these tools and never will. The sign in this barrel says "not for sale." Oh, interesting. A barrel of gleaming nuts and bolts. Paints in all of this season's most popular colors, such as the classic blue and ordinary yellow. Well, classic blue, an ordinary yellow, and ordinary brown. Hardware store guy, back when he was younger, is younger. Welcome to the Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Because the only hardware store in the valley? Ha! That's a good one. I'll have to remember that. Sure you will. What can I do for you? I'd like to buy one of those new Glaxton valves. Sorry, government fellas bought my entire stock. What? Yeah, for the big dam they're building. I can order you one though. How long that would take? 6 to 8 weeks. You mind holding it on for me if I'm not back right away? Hey. Oh, sure, that's no problem. How long your figure? 11 years. What? No, forget how I said it's not a problem. Well, nuts. Listen, I can tell you that they bought a Heatwood Glaxton valve and they're going to need for that dam. If you go up to the worksite, you might get the foreman to sell you one of their spares. Where is it? Southeast end of the valley. Got a map? I'll have a postcard. Crystal Dream Lake. Never heard of that, but it's got a little picture of the dam in it there, see? It's the same place relative to here. Great, thanks. There doesn't seem to be anything on the other side of the door. Right. Still all weird. Right. Back from the past, Samurai Jack. That was weird. Anyway, hi Obi. Let's go to the dam and make sure that we damn know what we're doing. I fluffed that quite heavily. Oh my gosh. Two things which are hard to describe, but let's say they're more or less like smoking holes in space through which you can see the faint light of the distant and dying stars float up to you with an air of menace. These two orbs squint at you, and Mr. Poindexter's voice echoes in your head in a way that makes your eardrums itch. Ah, Miss Heathenson, clearly you did not recognize the warning inherent in all listening. How predictable you are. Did you predict this hand gesture? I suppose you're thinking clever. I just don't like clever people. Well, that makes sense. It's considering how you're so deeply in love with yourself. Miss Heavenson, you are interfering in affairs that do not concern you. And they are the affairs of very important and powerful people. I'm just trying to find my uncle. How about you creeps stop interfering in my affairs? This is your final warning. Miss Heavenson, we are not playing games. Well, that's a shame. I could teach you a pretty good one. It's called Blackjack. Whip out a truncheon you've been hiding behind your back and give Poindexter a hard crack across both eyes. Ah, you dirty uncouth. Next time we meet, I'll put you in over your place. Orbs vanish in a haze of black smoke. I'll cram this blackjack up your place, jerk. And by place, I mean ass. Right. What you call it? This what you call it is huge. Damn. Oh, I like water in this pipe. Fish. Oh, I love the fishing bit in this game. Now you got a Scarlet Pimpernel. It tells in your fishing sack. Fish in a sack. This is back of all the terrible fish you caught. It's pungent. You fish. Just for the halibut. A Starkey. Oh my gosh. Just sell it. No, I want all of my fish. Elliptical Bon Jovi fish. A hockey hair mullet. Cool. Pump has a Glaxton valve on it. Grab it. The valve is held in place by decades of corrosion. If you could detach it, it'd get wrecked in the process. Great pump is mastic goo. Flower stands in defiance of the rating in of its nature. Spell it. It smells as good as it looks. As a Glaxton valve. Nope. Ugh. More hobo code that I can't read. Another one of those time doors. There it is. Let's hope that the repeated exposure to these isn't going to give your ancestors cancer. No, I hate that. Go through it. Ow. Oh. Some careless dam worker has abandoned their toolbox here. Their loss of my gain. Self-adhesive rivets and all. Crate labeled pipe shoes. See what's in the... It's probably not what they meant to order. Shoes, these don't make any sense. Helps you get around. Oh my gosh. I love the fact that shoes just make you walk stupid in different ways. The truck is even heavier than a regular truck. Fish. Nah, you don't want to get your hook stuck. No. Dang it. Hey, Poindexter says nobody who ain't on the crew is allowed on the site. Poindexter? Poindexter, the foreman, Terrence Poindexter. Oh jeez, the man clutches his stomach. Are you alright? Just starving is all. The rest of the crew went to lunch, but somebody had to stay here and keep all the rubbernecks and lose off the site through the short pants. Short pants? Be strong? No, we got these 6 little pairs of pants we found when we cleared out the next of Faeries. I see, can I have them? No, because then we'd have no way of picking who'd stand guard. Oh man, I can't believe how hungry I am. Feels like I've been turned inside out. What about the table over there that says lunch? There's a reason everybody else left the site to eat, pal. You don't want it to eat what Poindexter considers lunch. How bad could it be? Is it like jelly eels or something? Man, I'd kill for a jelly eel. Poindexter brings these little bottles of sludge. He says, let's go. He says, the point of eating is nutrition. Making sustenance pleasurable is a pointless waste of time and resources. Gee, she's a real riot at parties, that guy. Sounds awful. Because it is awful. Something to eat. You can have some clam jerky. Oh, well, thank you. He's still hungry. A cheese loaf. Little less hungry and a little more relaxed. Homemade cookies. He's 60% sleepy and 40% hungry. Alright, bucket of chum. He's almost asleep. And finally, mushroom steak. Wow, thank you. Greedily devours it. Finally satiated, he slumps to the ground and falls fast asleep. Awesome. I have XP there. Ooh. Increase to Moxie and increased item drops. It's probably not a bad idea. However, more physical armor probably bad. I'm gonna get surprised though. Just because. Sign says lunch, but what's on the table isn't identifiable as anything you want to eat. Bricked out house is extremely well constructed. Step inside. Tap don't work, but there's still bunch of water pooled in the basement. Fish. Handful of clean water. Right. Oh! Oh, cool. Okay. Got the hand injury off of me. Cool. Glaxon valves. Grab one. There's only one left. Good thing you got here when you did. Rolling, 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 rolling. Well-deserved food coma, that guy. Okay, back to Pat. Future, rather, not past. Pump is missing its... Oh. Right. That's... I'm sure that's fine. You notice a particular cobweb-strewn copse of trees. And as you get near, you catch a glimpse of a big hole full of spiders in the middle of it. You can just barely read the old wooden sign next to it, declaring the world that the hole belongs to Beppo. Sure, we'll check out the terrible spider hole. This is so far away from where we were going. I don't know why we're checking out Beppo's hole, but you know what? Plaque says Beppo's hole at the top and then there's fine print. Beppo's Hole is named after Beppo P. Cerruccio, who purchased this plot of land in 1903 with the stated intention of creating a shark sanctuary. Managed to dig one decent-sized pit, but before you could fill it with sharks, it filled itself up with spiders, or perhaps it would be more accurate that the spiders filled it up with themselves and their offspring, their teeming horde of awful but venomous offspring. It is the opinion of Crystal Dream Lake, a historical society, that Beppo's Hole should be avoided at all costs. In fact, we probably shouldn't have put this placard here or included it in any of our maps. May those you leave behind forgive us. Fascinating. This wriggling cocoon is roughly person-sized, so it's either a person who's been cocooned by a spider and slowly suffocating to death, or a person-sized mass of bait spiders. Hello in there? A person who remind breaking quantity of baby spiders. The noise of, cut them free? You cut apart the cocoon, bracing yourself for true horror. Fortunately, it turns out to be just a guy in there, the most horrifying thing of all. What? Whew, thank you, friend. You had me worried there for a sec. They call me Doc. I came here for some free gauze. Got a bit more than I bargained for. Hi, Doc. Skyla Hellhunt. I assume from your doctor hat thing that you're literally a doctor. In the sense that doctoring is my profession, yes. In the sense that I have a legal license for practicing it, no. You looking for gauze? Yep, these webs from big spiders like this make really good surgical gauze. It's strong, self-adhesive, and even sterile if it's really fresh. Fortunately, I kind of bit off more than I could chew. You could chew it too? No, I mean metaphorically. One of these great big spiders that lives in Beppo's Hole caught sight of me. I don't recommend messing around with that hole, especially if you're flush to the gills on medicinal alcohol. Ooh. Ask him about hobo code. Oh, sure, I can teach you the hobo code for all kinds of medical terms. Awesome. Tell him about the hobo camp. If there's a hobo camp, they could probably use a doctor. I could use some patience because I'm much too eager to get doctored. That's a joke that much better works. It's better out loud than in print. But anyway, I see you there. Ugh. There are definitely a lot of spiders in this hole. Jump in and fight some. Oh, I hate this. Why did I do this? Why did I intentionally do this? Oh god, oh gosh, I hate this. I hate this. Alright. Ow! Okay, I'm gonna actually play the game correctly. Okay, that's gonna die. Probably a way to grind. There's slightly fewer spiders in Beppo's Hole. Spider eggs, which are food that makes you immune to poison, great. Creepy forest fetish. Oh, add spell damage to a hat, great. I'm leaving. I never want to return to Beppo's Hole ever again. And I will only do that if I need meat. In a thickly overgrown and essentially sunless part of the woods, you happen across two large and burly vampires. They seem pretty ticked off. They're growling menacingly, shoving each other around, and so forth. Some kind of spooky territory dispute, or perhaps one of them drank a tourist that the other was saving for a special occasion. The nature of their argument is unclear. What is clear is that these guys are very strong, and you'd be pretty sure of yourself if you plan to do something before they notice you. Fight them. siren who physical heals. Sex. Yourselves. Shoot you. 4 damage. And then I think putting bleed on the guy who's about to drown. So that he's taking potentially more damage than he's stealing. Ow. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, Opie survives though. 6 damage. And Opie's dead. Well, that's a shame. Losing that fight. Angry, +1 to muscle. Great. This thing. Stall the Glaxton valve. Fortunately, the place where it's lost in is clearly labeled. Awesome. Water level rapidly receding. Hi. I installed the valve. Yep. I've been watching the water level go down through the window here. Should be dry enough for purposes now. Go on upstairs. He disappears through the door behind him. Follow him. Bulbs. A box of 60-watt light bulbs. You use 60-watt light bulbs, don't need much, ain't that big a lake. Huh. Right. An empty and wet bookshelf, good thing he had his book downstairs. I was like, I just clogged, that's just... that's just a... Oh my gosh. Well, here we are. Here's where the magic happened. Magic? Sure. Fiat Lux! Ah, old lighthouse keeper joke. So can I have the compass now? What? No, certainly not. I need that. But you asked if I had an old compass, and I said I did. Now to show it to you. Never said about giving it to you. Well, I really need that. So do I. Gotta calibrate this lamp to the North Star every so often. And I need a good compass to show me which one is the North one. What if I get you a new one? Nope, I said a good one. The new ones ain't any use at all. Why not? Because of how they changed them. Huh? Changed the compass? Folks got short memories. It was only around the turn of the century some Atlas company bought the patent out west and rebranded it as New York. Then they did a recall and all the companies issued new ones. They all point west now, and that's useless for my purposes. What? Okay, well, how about I find you another old one then? If you can find another pre-New North compass at least in a good condition, as good a condition as mine, then sure I'll swap you. Don't really get what the point of that would be though, since you already have one. Well, it's a long story. Never mind that though. Here, maybe this will help. Most of the old compasses have got radio and paint on the dials so you can read them at night. This old Geiger counter ought to be able to pick up some radiation from that. Yep, where should I start? A junkyard. Okay. Let's go check out this junkyard. And hopefully we'll find an old compass so we can get the... Oh. Off the side of the dirt road you're walking down, you see a pile of greasy rocks. A voice in your head tells you to squeeze them. The voice is the voice of your History of Rocks professor who taught you a greasy rock squeezing technique. Squeeze them. You squeeze the rocks, separating the greasy parts from the rocky parts. Sordid grease. You tell that this was used for something horrible. Continue down the road. Great. I love grease. Okay. A heated fishing rod cooks the trash from the inside. Pull it out. Ooh! Hot rod. Trash is left medium rare, but it's cooked. Okay, it's a magic weapon. Something shiny in this pile of trash. A white hot ring. When you apply on fire, apply one extra. Not super useful to me at the moment. Radio must be solar powered or trash powered. I need stench armor. I don't think. File of trash most especially when flies. This hobo is trying to wrestle Sova out of a pile of trash. Howdy, I'm Beanie. Hi Beanie, what are you up to? I'm trying to get this stove so I can haul it back to a hobo camp outside of Ocean City. Yeah, you know about the camp? Oh, but come up a mess of beans once I get the stove back there. Let me tell you. What do you know about hobo? What do you know about hobo code? Sure, heck, I know about Devon distance symbol for beans. Wouldn't one be enough? They all look pretty similar now that you mention it. Cool. Can I get higher muscle? Physical armor. Muscle by 1. No, if I had anything, I gave it away. Oh, I do have something to give you sleeves on, though. No, I don't. I can't get the muscle for that. This opening leads to an underground labyrinth of filth. Unfortunately, your Geiger counter is ticking faintly, so you're probably going to have to go in there. Hopefully you aren't wearing your favorite anything. Turns out this garbage dump is much deeper and older than initially appeared. Huge rooms and tunnels have been carved out of this trash, like the worst archaeological dig imaginable. And just to make a bad scene even worse, it looks like a whole gang of those horrible little fairies have made home in there. Ugh. Oh hey, I have a shovel. That's useful. Big bell. Ringing this bell will certainly start. Oh, that's a way to. This wall is full of trash is fairy tunnels. Huh, this tunnel is big enough to accommodate you. If you can muster the flexibility, and assuming you're neither claustrophobic nor germophobic, squeeze through. Squeeze it to the burrow and rig your way through a series of nasty trash tubes. Eventually, the garbage beneath the glass is depositing you above a different chamber. Wait. Above it? Ow! Foot from a big statue. That's how far away you are from this and what it is. Seems pretty depressed. Talk to it. Listen to the statue. It's sad about the passage of time, but you managed to make it feel a bit better about reminding it that it's still a really big, really strong foot. It gives you some toe jit and is more powerful. Great. Someone threw away an entire fence? Teetering stack of crates holding a part of the ceiling. That seems like a bad idea to kick. Wait a second. Oh, holy dang, someone threw away a perfectly good cow skull. These are rare as heck, considering that there haven't been any cows in this country for more than 30 years. Geiger count is really going nuts. This must be a spot. Dig. Just beneath the surface, your shovel strikes the top of a crate. A Geiger counter continued. Stomp through the crate lid. And end up ankle deep in compasses. It's better than being ass deep in compankles. That's what you always say. Anyway, enough jokes. You grab the least ruined looking compass. An old compass. This comes from back before they changed which way is north. You also breathe the sigh of relief as you turn off that annoying Geiger counter. None of the old compasses look to be of any value. What is the cow skull? Look great in your room. Okay. There's a whole flock of fairies here, all armed with rusty mules. It almost seems like they're practicing their fencing skills, but their fighting is so chaotic it's hard to tell. Oh, well, that's... staircase that leads out. Hi, Obi. Let's fight the flock of fairies. And then add flute to the soundtrack. Just needlers deal a lot of damage. You're trying to kill Obi. Obi is so dead. I have more health, but they all really want to kill Obi. I'll just deal more damage. The rest don't want to do it. I'll hypnotize you. Stabbing Tur Perkinson. Throw a rock at you. And honestly, should just finish him off. Ow. This is fine. Hopefully a case of tinnitus is not part of the loot. Fairy cake and squirrel cheese keeps the squirrels the way we used to keep cows. One can only hope that someday they will face a similar reckoning. Okay, I assume this is about where we needed to go to get down here normally. A lot of fairies. Oh, we're back here, okay. Yeah. So that is the way you normally get down here. Alright, well, we have our compass. We can return to the junkyard at some point later, once we have higher stats. You see a familiar-looking person heading towards you on the path. As they get near, you realize that the reason she looks so familiar is because she's exactly like you. Greet her. Hi, are you a clone or is this a time paradox or what? Turns out it's a time paradox, I guess. Wow, crazy. I agree, high five. The two of you, literally speaking, exchange a friendly high five. Kiss her goodbye, you leave for kiss goodbye. No tongue now. Haha, yeah. Wouldn't make this weird or anything. Smooch. Now you get to look forward to a second one. Continue on. Great. Love it. Absolutely love that that's a thing to do. Alright, I sure did. Found an old compass. Could use a polish, but it seems to be in good condition. Alright, I'll swap you. Give me that old Geiger counter back for me, too. Got a cursed compass. Thanks. Yep, no problem. Get along now. I got a lot of important nothing to take care of. Thanks, bud. I'm going to make a grease patty, powerful grits. I don't have nothing. Alright. In that case, let's go back to Ocean City. Okay. Also, I want to put this cow skull up. You hang the cow skull over your desk. If anybody asks, I'll tell them you killed the cow yourself. Awesome. It's been a while since the cows came home. The uncursing machine. Sit on it. What would you like to uncurse? The shadow-tainted compass. You sit with the compass in both hands as the machine whirs and whines and shakes around you. The machine, you feel, is frustrated. Some internal mechanism is swinging wildly, frantically, then crack. It figures out whatever it needed to, and there's no more curse. Not in the compass, not anymore. It still points to Old North, though, so it's practically useless. Got an uncursed compass. Oh. Cool. Compass's curse is now transfixed in this uncursing machine. Yes. I will dare. Alright. Man, this foolhardy coach is gonna get us all killed. What do you think we ought to do? Let's get out of here. Go home. Do you think we can just find the way they work? Why are we doing this? You mean playing baseball? Don't see dead in the eye, man. Yeah, that's right, kid. Alright, we'll see ya. I'm disgusted that it's come to this. We all know that you're the weak link on the team. Some would say the team accountant shouldn't even be allowed on the field, but you didn't tell me. Did all my years, including eating your team lunches and burpees, make you into a baseball player? Nah, coach, I'm an accountant. That's all of me. Ah, that's crap. That's beef. It's balderish. Your destiny's out there on the diamond, son. Go hit that into the parking lot. Gee, coach, you think Mirabelle will ever marry you? I can't answer that, son. All I can tell you is that Mirabelle has married every World Series MVP since the series was first contested in 1903. You work out the rest. Oh, no. Hey, coach, what do you wear that funny looking hat? Oh, the funny about it, son. Oh, it's a cloche. The coach's cloche. It's official. Excuse me, coach. I gotta go hit something. Fine. Oh. I don't know. Okay, I don't think this is possible, Coach. What's with these compasses? Coach, my swing won't connect with them. I know it must be overwhelming. All I can tell you is to stay calm and remember that in baseball it's all about what you do hit. Well, that's the other points, team game points for that swing. That's baseball, son. If the other team member feels physically intimidated, that's involved in that 5-point penalty. How am I supposed to win at all? Coach Gavin, get back out there. Don't you know in the field to talk to coach? It's a 10-point penalty. Excuse me, coach. I gotta hit some compasses. There we go. Son, you number one boy, you did it, you son of a gun. You won the whole goddamn game. Did I really do good, coach? Look at that scoreboard. It's 0-0. That's a whole ball game. This one's for the accountants. I'll get over here, champ, and pucker up, because here comes the coach's big sniff. What? Okay. Funny, the compass feels extremely reassuring now that it's back to being an ordinary little thing in your hand and not some thing hurled at your head in an oversized ghostly form from every cardinal direction. It glows faintly. To think you were ever scared of a little old compass. Oh, that's so good. Coach, you think Mirabelle will ever marry me? I don't know, Scully. I will hell hunt, but you don't need to call me Coach. We're friends. Call me Jessica. Okay, Couch. I mean Coach. I mean Jessica. Maybe take it easy with the machine a little while. Yeah, that's better than the cufflinks. Got the compass. Not much of an ordeal, I hope. Could have been worse, I guess. There was some horrible fairies. What? No, don't tell me. Just uncurse the thing and get some rest. A step ahead of you. Great, nice work. I think the next artifact is a book. I'll have the location narrowed down by morning. Sounds good. Charles flags it down. I got some applicants for the new storefront I fixed up. Over there on the other side of the Cold War surplus store. Got a second to pick one? Sure thing. First applicant is Texas Instruments. Oh! I know what that's a reference to. Okay, Texas Instruments. Sure. Second thing is 10 things I hate about you. A hat store, I presume. I hat about you. Le Table Enchante. It's high-end magical utensils. Ooh. Texas Instruments. I like the sound of the instrument store, hopefully. I'll get moved in and awesome. Creature. Sleep. Oh, Glaxton, Valve. Museum of Skulls. Obviously, wait a minute. One of these skulls is yours. It's missing a teeth. Give it the one you're carrying. You put the teeth back in your skull. It tries to thank you, but you have no tongue. Got an item, no tongue. You're not sure what this is, but you're not sure what it isn't. Right. Awesome. No. Strange conversation is taking place here. Participate. Woman scowls at you. Better have some news for me, Terrence. Surrender to what's happening. Everything is in order, Madam President. Good. The dam project is complete. It's running at a maximum capacity, ma'am. You'll have all the electricity you need. What about the interloper? My research project proceeds apace. Surveillance has indicated that her last name is Heaven Sent. Her mother is Mr. Morris's sister. The President's frown deepens. Any relative of Murray Morris is an enemy of ours. Find her and get her out of the picture. Of course, Madam President. Both Terrence and the President wink out of existence with an ominous sounding pop. You're ready for the stream to be over. And how? If there's some sort of invisible wall here, you can go no further. Let's go back to the waking world. Oh, jeez. Your room. It's the morning. Pretend to fight the thing. Or fairy fisticuffs. Because our effects go away when we sleep. Morning, Skyla Hellhunt. How are you feeling? Fine, I guess. I've been having weird dreams. Oh, like the one where you're driving a car when you're in the backseat and you can't reach any of the controls. I can't remember very clearly, but I think it's weirder than that. I really hate that one. Anyway, I found... Oh, I really hate that one. Anyway, I found this next cursed thing. It's a hardcover book about you, yay big, and somewhere on the campus of Seesaw Institute of Technology in Porkham. You ready to go? I haven't even had any coffee yet. Sure, you'll be able to find Corfy when you get there. You probably invented some kind of high-powered science coffee or something. Alright. Do you have a map? Nope. But it's a college campus. It can't be that hard to find your way around. College students do it all day. The bus to Porkham is from the usual stop. Good luck. Alright. Let's go check out the new store. Texas Instruments. You must be Tex. Hi there. Well, howdy, Skylar Hill. I'm Tex. Got all manner of portable musical instruments, perfect for livening up a trip down an industrial trail or wilding around in the evening at a campfire. There aren't typical use cases for me while I get your grip. Yep, anything I can show you? What have you got? bodily harmonica. Ranged weapons. Harmonica deals Moxie plus 4 physical. Harmonica is tuned to the exact resonant frequency of human bones. Be careful to only blow through it. If you place any of its suck notes, is shatter all your teeth. Great. Tambourine. It's just that, but worse. The bells in the tambourine have been strategically loosened so they can launch towards enemies. Great. Embarrassing whistle. It doesn't embarrass you. It embarrasses whoever you play it at. Moxie plus 4 physical and reduces the target's Moxie by 2. That's pretty good. It's just better. Throwing symbol. These objects are symbolic of your desire to throw sharp pieces of metal at people you disagree with. Moxie plus 3 physical and deals... Okay, I'm getting the whistle because that sounds incredible. It's still physical, but stat reducing is good. Alright. Small talk. Spent a lot of time in Ocean City. It's a major rail hub, so yeah, I found myself back. I'm really bad at remembering voices. Find myself back on regular, been up and down this coast a bunch of times. Oh, it's far north of Windy City. Only that far? Why not? The way to Frisco. It's a long trip. I'm not much excited about crossing the desert. It seems like a real hassle. But I'll get to it one of these days once I figure I've seen everything else there is to see on this end of the country. Alright. In that case, I will leave it off there, and next time we will... I don't know what we'll do. Honestly, I might wrap up some of the stuff around here because... actually, wait. I just remembered I wanted to see if I could give the vodka to Bitsdan. Oh, right back at you, babe. Here's a cup of the profits. Whoa! I found this case of vodka. Gotta be careful with this stuff. It might end up drinking you. Awesome. Molly's dancing. Gabby's dancing. Awesome. Door here. Open it. Won't budge. Yep. Alright. So, in that case, I am going to end it here, and I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video next week, where we will continue and potentially do some side questing stuff, because we've got a lot of stuff to do here, and there's all the stuff in Crystal Dream that, from the sounds of it, we're already done there, which is insane. So yeah, maybe we'll do some side questing and stuff next time. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.